a host federation, not yet 8 years old. Great Britain hosting a World Junior Championships and taking to the floor for the first time as a host nation, showing the pride of the Lion. It's Great Britain under 16s, and they're going against the Czech Republic. A huge task to start for the young Lions. But hey, you have to start somewhere. You have to beat everybody. You have to beat the best to be the best. And Great Britain ready to take to the floor. We're underway. The host nation, huge support in the stands for Great Britain in the white jerseys. And they'll be shooting from right to left. The Czech Republic in the red. And first save for Jack Wakefield. Shot from the corner of the blue line and the boards goes wide. And the ball down on the Czech goal line. Czechs to first into the zone, so delayed offside allows Great Britain to bring it away. 34 is Rhys Cochrane. Strong on the forecheck. Cochrane with Hogan Kerr. Pressuring the Czechs behind their own net. Kerr again. And now the Czechs. Big collision on the boards. And charging call. First penalty is made. So first penalty checks Thomas Pichler. He takes a seat for charging. And first power play goes the way of Great Britain. GB, a man advantage. Kept in by Cochrane. Cleared down the floor by the Czechs. Jack Wakefield plays it out. Cochrane forward, searching for Dylan Hare. Passes too strong, and GB called for icing. Face-off comes back on the Czech side. Shot is wide, so Great Britain can bring it away. The captain, Ethan Hare. James Helens putting the pressure on. It's back on the red line, kept in. Just as great play from Ethan Hare. The Czech man was in behind him if he didn't do that at his own blue line. Great commitment early doors from Great Britain. Delayed offside, finally blown down. Great Britain offside at the blue line. 43 seconds left. round behind the Czech net. "15 seconds on the power play. Czechs with possession behind their own net. And penalty coming. So 7 seconds left on a penalty. Czechs take a second minor, so short 5-on-3. And an extended power play for Great Britain. Richard Demel. Face off in the zone. Czechs return to 4 men. And Czechs offside at the blue line. So still 5-on-4 for Great Britain. Almost through on net was 20 Yuri Buček. Czechs gain the zone, held up against the boards, allows Britain to bring it away. Fired down the ice, floor down the ice. Icing is the call. Jack Wakefield straight into action and up to the mark. Bouncing ball kicked away. And a penalty comes the way of Great Britain. Ross McKinnon takes a seat, slashing, and will be 4-on-4 for the next 53 seconds. Great Britain cleared it. Haywood fires it down the floor. So it's icing as their equal strength. Again, battling against the boards. The Czechs, though, have it. Look to get set up in the GB zone. Wojtek Novotny is in the thick of things for the Czech Republic. Negates the offside, and then small play from Rhys Cochrane. Czech Republic back to full strength, so GB killing their first penalty for the next minute or so. That's cleared down. Tyler Nixon from his own blue line, down behind the Czech goal line. And GB look to kill off this minor penalty on Ross McKinnon. Clear down the floor once again, and the Czechs set up and come again. Matias Malecha into the corner, but that's cleared back into neutral territory, and the Czechs have to build again. It's played straight through the middle. 1-on-1 save, and it's put in the rebound. Jack Wakefield made the first save. Jack made the first save, but the rebound was hit home, and the Czech Republic take their lead. 6.5 played. So Nicholas Kanyak has the goal for the Czech Republic. Save from, again, Jack Wakefield. Save this time from Matej Votipka. Seven minutes played. Just over 7 minutes played, and GB facing a defensive face-off. After the GB goal, Luke Bettinson picked up a 10-minute misconduct for disputing the goal with the officials. Still in control, the Czech Republic. Pad save again from Wakefield, and GB clear down the floor. It took a while to get there, but the ball did roll over the goal line, so icing call. And GB, again, a defensive face-off. Haywood through the zone. Still with it for Great Britain. Looking for Sean Galloway, who's following the man behind the net, but Czechs can bring it away. Again, the zone got a trailing man at the back stick. He's there. It's deflected up and out of play. And face-off will be outside. And 6.25 minutes to play in the first period. Czechs 1, Great Britain 0. Nicholas Kanyak with the opening goal. And we're off and running. Czechs not lined up for the face-off, so the referee just dropped the ball. And GB came forward, chance in front. McKinnon's in the point area. (19) for the Czech Republic makes it 2-0. Wojtek Novotny unmarked at the back post. And 6.5 minutes gone. So 9.5 minutes gone. Great Britain fall 2 goals behind. Well taken finish from Czech Republic. So Czechs Great Britain ice the ball and face again. Defensive face-off. Soaking up a lot of pressure from the Czech Republic, as we thought it would be the case. Shot from outside the blue is deflected wide of Wakefield's net, but the Czechs still maintain possession. (15) for the Czech Republic is Ondrej Tobias. And then diving save, glove save, Jack Wakefield. So coming down to 4 minutes to play. The Czechs again, back post. Pad save from Wakefield. Loose in front, scrambled away. As James Helens for Great Britain, let's fly. Glove save. Lukáš Novotný in the Czech net, got a glove to it as Helen's let fly from just inside the blue line. Czechs too quickly across the blue line. And called offside on the GB zone. So we've got 3.5 minutes to play in the first period. It's Czech Republic 2, Great Britain 0. Czechs gain the zone once again. Round behind the net of Great Britain. Collision with the boards. Looking for the man out in front. Gets a shot on target. And then Great Britain. Rhys Cochrane had the ball in his hand. Too long for the referee's liking. Didn't just bat the ball away. Held it in his hand, so play is blown down. Face off in the GB zone. More pressure again from the Czech Republic. GB trying to clear, doesn't quite make it past the halfway, so Czechs maintain the zone and set up, looking again for the shot. The one-timer from Thomas Pichler doesn't connect, and GB had a chance to clear. Return the puck to the Czech Republic in 18. Radek Adamek. Shot from a long distance out, tipped wide by Jack Wakefield. And then when the rebound came back from the boards, Jack made no mistake. Just pouncing on it to draw the face off, which is happening now to Jack's left-hand side. Stop again from Wakefield. The rebound though loose behind the GB net. Coming down to 90 seconds. Play in neutral zone. GB can't bring it under control, so Czech Republic still have the zone. Icing is waved off. And the Czechs bring it out from behind their own goal. Pass up the middle of the floor. Round past the defenseman. Smart stick in the play from Kieran Fannin. Just did enough to put his man off. And then Jack with another save from close range. And again from Jack Wakefield. Great stuff from the GB netminder. Seeing a lot of the orange ball in this first period. Coming down to the final minute of this first period. Czechs with the ball behind their own goal. Pass out in front. It's cut out by McKinnon at the blue line. He loses it and unable to convert, so the Czechs come away with it with Pavel Schmiedl behind the net to Drubetsky, and the two battling in the corner with captain Ethan Hare. Czechs still with it, battling along the boards. And a broken play. GB just looking to get the ball away. But as it is, McKinnon brings down his man. Slashing is the call. So final few seconds of first period. GB will face the power play. Oh, and he scores off the face-off. Turn and shot from the edge of the circle. And before the period has expired, Czech Republic make it a 3-goal game. Clinical from the face-off. They won the draw, pass to the slot, and a one-time turn and shot. So that's Matias Malečka from the draw by Matej Votipka. So just 3 seconds left in the period. And that is it for period number 1. So that late goal on the power play for the Czech Republic puts a slightly more one-sided view on the score. But Great Britain competed well with their more experienced and slightly bigger physically opponents. So GB will go to the corner for their team court with the coaches. We'll take a short break and back in a moment or two with period number 2. It's the Great Britain under-16s taking their first game here on home turf, acting as host nation for Sheffield 2016. At the end of the first period though, it's the Czech Republic 3, Great Britain 0. We'll be back soon. Back for period 2 of our under-16s game. Great Britain versus Czech Republic. GB defending the goal now to our left as we look from commentary. Czechs though keep the ball in the zone. Now Great Britain with a chance to clear. Still doesn't clear the red line, so Czechs can continue in the attacking zone. Centering pass goes all the way. Scramble in front, and Jack Wakefield has it covered up for Great Britain. So we'll draw the offensive face-off. 1:16 played in period 2. Still Czechs 3, Great Britain 0. Battling down low along the boards. Czechs pull it out, and the backhand finish took it to the net, drew the goalie, and the backhand finish from Jaroslav Prochaska. .131 into the period. And it's Czech Republic go 4 goals clear. So Great Britain in the attacking zone. James Helens, Sean Galloway. Galloway finds it towards net. It's cut out by Jakub Lorenc for Czech Republic. And they come forward again. Offside, near side number 17. Jan Čejka. He was in too soon. And play blow down for offside at the blue line. Face off just outside the Great Britain zone. And we'll go again. Won by the Czech Republic. Clean win from the draw. Fired into the corner. Round the boards. Czech Republic still have it 23-28. Used the feet to control the ball as well. And then the clearance. When I had the chance to make the clearance, Kieran Fannin couldn't quite complete that. And leaves GB still under pressure. Shot deflected away into the corner, but the Czechs still with possession. And it's finally cleared down the floor. Too strongly in this occasion. And goes all the way for an icing. And will come back for the face-off in Great Britain's defensive zone. Great Britain clear it into the Czech zone. Dylan Hare and Harry Williams on the forecheck. Checks with it again. Gaining the zone and then lose out to McKinnon. Williams, it's a foot race into the corner. Williams gets there first. Round behind the net. Needs some help at the offensive end. Penalty called on the play. It's Great Britain's 18. Harry Williams penalised for holding in that on the border. So holding for Great Britain, Czech Republic to the power play. He needed 3 seconds of a power play last time. Great Britain holding them to the outside. Czech Republic get set from the point. 24, controlling things, Nicholas Kanyak. Controlling things at the point, keeps it in, and then moves forward. That's off the bar. Wakefield beaten from distance, but bounced back from the crossbar. And back into play, still with it, Czech Republic, Kanyak. At the point, running the power play for the Czech Republic. And it's the one time ago, stopped in front. McKinnon and Wakefield together doing enough to keep it out. And it's lobbed down the floor to Novotny in the Czech net. And it's cleared back down with pressure reapplied from the Czech Republic. And then 17 was left all alone. It's Chaker again, left all alone at the top of the crease. Wakefield had the first effort, but then slipped the second one past him. And that's 5 goals for the Czech Republic. So coming up to 20 minutes played. It's Czech Republic 5, Great Britain 0. It's a smart finish. Tic-tac-toe around the GB net. And 5:26 into the period. Czechs make it 6 goals to 0. That was Chaker again, 17. Pressure again from the Czech Republic. Unceasing pressure. And GB just doing all they can to try and stem the tide as much as possible. That's Andre Tobias. Again, seemingly an acre of space to check forwards. And 6:16 into the second period. Czech Republic on target yet again. It's like the red wall coming from the Czech Republic. Jack Wakefield with a smart save there to deny a further goal. And now forecheck Haywood and Helens. Forechecking strongly for GB. It's a high sticking penalty on Sean Galloway. So Sean Galloway takes a seat for high sticking. And the Czech Republic to the power play. Movement again from the Czech Republic. Shot from the face-off circle goes wide. And it's Kamenar. Let's fly from outside the blue line. It goes wide of the net. That's Kamenar again. The one-timer. That's high and wide. This time it was Adam Silhan who had the shot from the one-timer. Fast puck movement from the Czech Republic, and that's a shot from the blue line. Silhan lets fly from the blue line, and that's into the net past Jack Wakefield. And power play strikes yet again. Just over 8 minutes played in the period. And the Czechs move to 8-0. Save again from Wakefield, and the rebound was hit with a high stick from the Czech Republic, so GB cleared down the ice, down the length of the floor, and it's icing is the call. 6.5 to play. Shot comes in again. Wakefield with the blocker save. Lukasz Toman with the effort this time from the left-hand boards. So much space and time it appears the Czechs have. And this time, Jan Shaker yet again moves in and then lets fly with a bullet, which is too good for Wakefield. And Czech Republic move to 9 goals. Gain the zone again. Czech Republic wave after wave of red shirts, it appears, coming forward towards Great Britain net. And it has been relentless this second period. We saw in the interval sets Great Britain going the other way to Tyler Nixon. Round behind the net. Great Britain coming forward again. 120 on the power play. Gains the zone. And Nixon round behind the net looking for Hayward. It's cut out by Kanyak. Czech Republic though still coming. And then James Helens breaks up the play but wins it back. Prochaska for the Czech Republic. Remember, they are short-handed for the next 45 seconds. Save Wakefield. Cleared down the floor, but it's kept in by the Czechs. Kept on halfway. And then that's pouched by Wakefield in the net. And we'll have a face-off to the right of the GB goalie. 20 seconds left on the penalty. Czech Republic will be back to full strength. Wide of the net. Wakefield gets down to stop the rebound. Luke Bettinson for Great Britain takes a 2 minute for tripping. So Czech Republic back to full strength and puts the Czechs on the power play, with Great Britain's Bettinson serving the tripping penalty. Cleared by GB, but only as far as the halfway line. Finally cleared over halfway by Dylan Hare. Allows GB to make a change. Dylan Hare off and Tyler Nixon on. Czech power play though still setting up. Off the post from Victor Zeman. Shot from the blue line. And it's into the bench, so play's blown down, and we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Minute and a half to play in the second period. It's chastening experience for Great Britain. 6 goals without reply for the Czech Republic. And it's a 9-0 scoreline after 13 and a half minutes of the second period. The Czech Republic coming forward yet again. 30 seconds left on Bettinson's penalty. GB still short-handed. From the slot. That was Yuri Buček. It's kept out though by Wakefield. 8 seconds. And it's finally stabbed home. The second attempt brings in double figures for the Czech Republic. And the Czechs in the stands, loving that one. So 40 seconds to play in the period. Czech Republic 10-0 over GB. Shot from long distance, fired in. Vit Kamenar is wide of the target and out of play. Round behind Wakefield's net. McKinnon battling for it. Final handful of seconds. Ethan Hare, Great Britain's captain. That's just wide of the target. And that is it for period number 2. So as I say, chastening period for Great Britain. 7 goals for the Czech Republic. Wave after wave of the Czech forwards. And not a lot the Great Britain players could do to repel the attack. 5-minute interval to recharge the batteries and go again for period number 3. we'll take a short break and we're back with all of the action here at Sheffield 2016. It's Czech Republic versus Great Britain at the under 16. And remember, after this game will be our opening ceremony. So don't go away. We're back with third period action in just a moment. Back with transmission. Apologies for the delay to commentary, but we're back. You've had pictures for the whole of the third period. 2.5 minutes gone in period 3. No change to the score since the second interval. Jack Wakefield in net, putting his head on the line, blocking that one with the grill of the face mask. And that one's washed out by the referee. Jack made the initial save and the rebound hit in with a high stick. So the Czech Republic then continue their attack. Let's fly from distance. Pad save from Wakefield. And the one-timer this time again. Pad save Wakefield. The rebound loose. Again, Wakefield with the effort. This time Wakefield can't get in the way. And Czech Republic, Matias Malečka fires in from the high slot. Offside at the blue line. So Czech Republic have to play again. GB win the draw. Backhanded down the floor. And GB looking to set up, find a way through. Two men driving towards the net. Williams try to find Nixon. Quick change of defense to attack, and Czech Republic into the GB zone. Fires wide and battle against the boards. 34 is Reece Cochran. Czech Republic though maintain possession round behind the boards. Cochran tries to get there first, doesn't do so. Pass out in front. 11's there. And it's saved in front by Jack Wakefield. And we'll have an offensive face-off for the Czech Republic. Coming down to 10 minutes to play in this third period. Sean Galloway penalised for hooking, and the Czech Republic return to the power play. using the full width of the zone. Jakub Lorenz controlling things at the point. He's actually in the centre face-off circle when he's doing so. Forwards move round and defence high on the blue line now. Loud shrill blast from our referee, and it's the Czech Republic to feel the wrath of the penalty. So that's the Czechs, Jaroslav Jun. And we'll have a spell of 4-on-4. And a short Great Britain power play. So it's 4-on-4 at the moment. Czechs gain the zone through Pavel Schmidl. He's up against Rhys Cochrane in the corner. As Kieran Fannin looks to clear, but it's only as far as the blue line. It's played back in to the corner. Fannin's there again. Battling with Drubecki, score of one of the goals earlier on. Drubecki back outside the blue line, saved by Wakefield, and it's gone wide. The rebound not quite potted in. And again, pad save from Wakefield. Two great pad stops from the GB goalie. Rhys Cochrane's got his hands up high on the Czech forward, and that is a penalty on Rhys Cochrane. So we'll go to a 4-on-3, and then GB back to 4 men in 19 seconds when Sean Galloway returns. So Rhys Cochrane sits 2 for holding. So Czechs win the draw. And then turned over, cleared down, backhanded. Ethan Hare. Great Britain back to 4 men. Tip in front is wide of Wakefield's net. Penalty on the way. So Sean Galloway returns to the penalty box. And again, it's a 4-on-3 for the Czech Republic. Fans on the first effort. Czechs though still with possession. McKinnon with his man against the boards, but it's the advantage for the Czech Republic. And Vít Kamenár fires in from inside the blue line. That's another power play goal for the Czech Republic. So 4-on-4 after the power play goal, 4-on-4 for another 10 seconds, and then it'll be another Czech power play. And the Czech player just returned to full strength, and it's a power play goal again for the Czech Republic. The initial shot wide, Jack Wakefield down on the floor, unable to prevent the rebound being tapped home. It's halfway through this third and final period. Hit down the length of the floor again from GB, looking for the long outlet pass, and caught again with the icing infraction.
Do we have the points on the third goal?
Okay, score 17, assisted 10, censored 27.
Luke Bettinson dispossessed at the Czech blue line, and the Czechs bring it away once again. 6.5 to play. Czechs gain the zone, going against Bradley Bettinson, and then the one-timer pouched by Jack Wakefield. Deflected over the top of Wakefield's net. Great Britain trying to clear. Again, goes wide. Czechs first to the ball. McKinnon cleared it around behind the net, but first on it were the Czech Republic yet again. And keep the pressure coming and coming and coming. 6 minutes remaining in the third period for Great Britain. Foot race for Finley Hayward. Can't quite get there before the Czech Republic D-man. Czechs will build from behind their own goal. One-time effort blocked by James Helens. And GB battling once again with everything they have. (19) behind the net for the Czechs is Wojtek Novotny. Trying to look for the centering pass out front, but then net is dislodged. We've got 4:37 to play. Four and a half minutes remaining for Great Britain against the much fancied Czech Republic. Wakefield gets down to that one again. another for the Czechs, where again the initial shot was saved. Again, Wakefield made the first save, but the Czechs first to the rebound.
Score 12, assist 21, assist 17.
Yaroslav Yun with the goal. And the shots keep on coming for Jack Wakefield. So Jack Wakefield leaves the floor to a great reception, particularly the GB supporters behind the bench. So Andre Tobias with the goal for the Czech Republic. Jack Wakefield takes his leave of the floor, and Thomas Walker goes between the pipes for Great Britain. Final 4.5 minutes. Great Britain clearing their zone, off for a change. Final 2.5 minutes here against the Czech Republic. Wrist shot goes wide, it's covered up by Thomas Walker and draws the face off. Walker again covers up on the pole. I've got exactly 2 minutes remaining. Czech Republic still pressing for more goals. out in front, tries the wrist shot. Pad save there from Walker. And again, great double save, Thomas Walker. Final 75 seconds of the game for Great Britain. Inside the final minute, Czechs still passing around the attacking zone. Again, Walker with the save on the doorstep. Back to the point for the Czechs. That's high and lands on the netting. Face-off goes outside, just outside Great Britain's blue line. Gaining the zone for one last time. It's Czech Republic playing to the very, very end. Back to the point. Victor Zeman is the one last effort. And that is the final hooter. So Great Britain under 16s begin their tournament as host nation against one of the very best. And after giving up 2 goals in the first 14 and a half minutes, the Czechs had something of a telling off in the first interval and then just were absolutely relentless in periods 2 and 3. Final score here in Sheffield, the Bauer Arena, home of the World Junior Championships. It's the Czech Republic 15, Great Britain 0. We'll have our players of the game and the national anthem, and then we'll prepare for our opening ceremonies around 10-15 minutes away. And Jack Wakefield gets GB's player of the game. Something in the region of 60 shots faced by the Great Britain goalie. And Jaroslav Prochaska gets the award for the Czech Republic. So the players shake hands across the rink, and that brings to an end the games here for the time being. Next on the floor will be the opening ceremony. I'll have all of the players from all 6 teams, all 3 ages, and our coaches, managers, officials, everybody will be on the ice. I'll be officially declare the tournament open. ISBHF President George Gortsos will make the address. And then I'll be back on with the game. Final 2 games will be Great Britain and the Czech Republic at 18s and 20s. But do join us for the opening ceremony in around 10 minutes time here at Sheffield 2016. We'll speak to you soon.